Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So I'm doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Also for people who find themselves on this video without any Pisces anything. Okay. Ooh. I was super cold and now suddenly, like out of nowhere. Make sure I have a fucking shirt on. Out of nowhere, I'm super hot. I'll take that off. All right. Now, okay. Woo! Oh my God. Sorry. Nothing came out. Don't worry. Okay. So Pisces, some stuff going on. I don't know what the stuff is, but you need to get ready for something. You need to get ready. Let me get the cards ready. Maybe that's what we need to get ready. To get the cards ready. So I guess there was a lot of stuff attempted yesterday. Yesterday was a long ass day for me. I don't know if it was for you, but it was a long day. And it wasn't a bad day per se, just very long, draining. So let's see. Let's see. All right. Just getting the cards ready. Ready to go off to a commune to learn sustainability. I don't know, for a while people thought I was like a member of a commune for some reason. Like in a negative way. Commune, cult. Yeah. Whenever people come to visit me, which is rare, but when other people find out, they think that I'm running a cult, which is fucking crazy to me. I'm so antisocial. There's no cult. Shit, what am I doing? Okay, just all of those fell out. I don't even know what the cards are, so we'll just kind of put that there. Almost done, guys. I have a few more decks. But, yeah, there's something we need to prepare for. I'm wondering if it's just like an internal thing, you know, like you're going through something right now, or I don't know. But it's some sort of internal thing. I had the weirdest dream last night. I can't even talk about it. It was just so weird. I woke up feeling like, what the fuck? I dreamt that someone who really, I'm sure, I've never met them before. I've never spoken to them. But I have a very strong feeling this individual like hates me. And she was like, yeah, we all need to be best friends. Bitch, I don't think so. I ain't got a problem with you, but I'm not being your friend. And then something about like she was dragging me along, like held onto my wrist and was like, we need to go here, we need to go there. Took me through some streams, went fishing with me. I was just like, this is just not okay. I don't know what makes you think I have to be your friend. Like I said, it's not that I don't like you. I just don't want to be your friend. It was weird. It was very, very weird. Yeah. And then her boyfriend was like, no, we should all be friends. I don't think so. I don't think so. It was weird. And we were dressed like tribal people. Like, I don't know. Let's just leave it at that. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right. Hi, thank you. It's all in your head. Thank you. Whatever it is, whatever you're struggling through, whatever you're assuming, whatever, it's all in your head. I think Pisceans right now, and those who are resonating, we're creating a lot of stuff in our head about things that really probably are not existent. Okay. I have a habit of doing this. It's not that there's drama. It's just that I'm drama. Do you hear what I said? It's not that there's drama. It's just that I'm drama. Usually you put 3 happy face emojis. Today you only put 1. Oh my God, what did I do? They're mad at me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think we oftentimes read too deeply into things. I think oftentimes our own insecurities, whether there's a situation or not, I think it's our own insecurities that lead us to begin questioning shit that begins to then create a full-on story in your head. I'm not even ashamed to share that. 60% at 9:06. Yeah, we got to stop. That's just stop. Stop. That's all you got to do. Stop. When you start with like the concept of like, oh my God, what do you mean by that? What I said. That's what they mean, what they said. And then for others of us, I think this is just a really unstable, like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, it's just a very insecure period, you know? I don't think it's for any reason other than, hey, let's be insecure right now, without you realizing that's what your subconscious said. So now you're going to have to push through this. Okay. Now you're going to have to push through this. Now you're going to have to allow yourself to listen to Michael. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay. It's time to lead. So now that I'm saying I don't want to listen, I'm hearing this whole like, well, then why do you always wonder why you're lost? If you don't want to listen and be guided out of this like weird phase, then you need to guide yourself. Because remember, it's all in your head. And if you're not going to get yourself out of your head, then you're going to be stuck in there. You're going to be stuck in those cyclical thoughts. Card number 6, reveal your gifts. It's time for you to allow yourself to take off your blinders, take off your mask. It's time for you to truly see the world that you've created for yourself. Okay. This is not about blame. This is more about recognizing the things that you're happy with, the things that you're unhappy with, the things that you probably need to change. Like shifting, so much shifting, even right now. It's hard to stay focused on whatever it is that I'm trying to read for you guys. It's like pull one way, pull the other way, pull one way, pull the other way. Y'all keep pulling, I'm going to end up vomiting on somebody. I don't know who. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to vomit. Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure. So, okay, this is just a weird reading at this point. Like, it feels weird. It feels really, really weird. Invisible success and growth. Invisible success and growth. Okay. How many of you are sick and tired of the whole black magic underlying message of shit in the readings? How many of you are tired of that? Because I am. I'm tired of the twin flame and the black magic shit. So they're still at it. Okay. There is something invisible that was done to take you out of your home. The grove is where you were grown. The grove is where you were first grown. Something invisible took you from there. And the thing that's invisible that took you from there was successful in its manipulation of you and your you and like those distorted thoughts. That's what's been distorting these thoughts. What I have to say about that is, bitch, I wish you would. You already did, so I'm joking. Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. See, that's why. I think right now what's happening is that another layer, another level of distortion is being shed away. And maybe maybe this distortion was achieved by I don't know, like bringing friends or relationships, like romantic relationships to you that further the distortion. Maybe friends were brought to you that helped to clarify. And this is the period where whatever this is trying to create distorted beliefs, distorted assumptions between you and a friend who empowers you. It's like it could go either way. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of disharmonic energy, a lot of attempts to really, really just keep rocking the boat. What? What does that even mean? I just randomly heard I pulled one way, you pulled the other. What does that mean? Right, Wolf Mama. Fucking twin flame shit. Every damn reading everywhere. Yeah. Wait. I don't know that this is twin flame shit. For some reason, that hella resonates like ping in the chest. What is that? Is that like, what is that? I pulled one way, you pulled the other. For some reason, I feel like I should remember that. Well, I don't, so. Card number 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to move forward with confidence, with a mission, with a goal, okay? I think a lot of this, I think it's a distraction trap too. I don't even know how to read this now. I'm not even joking. Oh, I don't like, see, that's what we're going through. I almost had like a very solid idea of what this reading was trying to tell us. And then boom. But look, something shiny. That's what happened. Okay. Let me tie my hair up. It's about to get really real right now. Okay, let's just tie this up. We're about to really do some reading, okay? What the fuck are you trying to tell us, Michael? Okay. You bring up a topic, you bring up some words. I don't know what it means. Now we have to find out. So the thing in your head is what caused actual thought structures that led to the beginning of you masking who you are, creating a blinder over your eyes. And it's been going on for so long that now you actually are blind to whatever it is that's happening. Okay? You're blind to your wounds. You're blind to whatever is coming towards you. Now, something's coming towards you because there's a mention of ancient things. You were taken from the grove. Shit. This is a very ancient forest where not all of us lived before. It's a very, very ancient forest. I'm being told one of you had a tantrum. You had a tantrum and you opened a doorway to leave the forest. You were already being manipulated there. So this is a cycle of continuously running, chasing, running. You pulled one way, I pulled the other. They were successful in creating confusion, whoever they were. I don't think it's another person. I think this is a being. I think this is a very, very old being. It's making my head itch. I think it's a very old being, and it seeks like to finish off whatever it was doing, which is like further the divide, further the separation. You have to defend yourself. You have to take on the level of aggression that a hunter would. Just because something is running away from you doesn't mean it's innocent. Oh, shit. Are you trying to say I did some shit before? That I triggered that? Is that what it is? So look at her third eye area. That's an owl. Owls usually represent wisdom, right? It has to do with whoever was flying away, whoever was running away, whoever was being chased knew more than what they were letting others believe they knew. This is just some really intense, multiple life, multidimensional type thing that's going on. Pisces, we couldn't leave the mess here in the 3D. It had to go all the way through to other dimensions and timelines. Shit. Well, obviously that's not in your head. And obviously this is a general reading. So, yeah, shit, what is this? Because it leads, is it the separation, like the sense of not being able to complete the lesson that's leading to you becoming defensive? But eventually that leads to new birth. But you have to guide and guard that birth very, very vigilantly. You have to allow yourself to go through the processes that you went through and that you're still going through. And not just go through it, but allow yourself to be fully present so that you can learn what you need to learn from whatever it is you're going through right now. It's really interesting because this is like, I think what's confusing me is it goes from this life to a previous life to another life to this life to a completely different life. It's a lot of like, like one of those finger traps. If you pull apart in different directions at once, you become stuck. That's what it is. That's why you're stuck. How do you guys get out of the Chinese finger traps? You like push it closer together. 71% at 917, 898. How do you get it unstuck? Because I saw the kids when I was younger and they stuck their fingers in there and then they was stuck and I was just like, fuck that. I'm not sticking my fingers in there. I'm not doing that shit. I just watched you fuck yourself up. Are you kidding me? Even as a kid, I was like that. Like I just saw you fuck yourself up. Try it. No, I don't think so. I think those are lives where the split occurred because the split occurred several lifetimes. You ran away from your own wisdom, like whoever ran. And I don't think it's just one person that keeps running. I think it's an alternating back and forth of triggering disharmony. Put your fingers together. Okay, so put your fingers together and the pressure releases. So is that why things are being magnetized? Where, okay. I got kind of happy for a second and Michael goes, you're supposed to be sad. Why? Okay. 2 of Summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. I don't know what this reading means. I'm so confused. So a healing is going on. Obviously, a healing is going on, a releasing, the needing to come closer together in order to release the tangle. But I'm kind of not understanding. So I think basically what this is telling us right now is that we need to take ownership of the ways in which we created and sustained this circumstance. Okay. I don't necessarily feel like this is a twin flame reading. I think this is more of like about you, where whatever you've done, it's like circling back to you at this point, not to punish you, but to help you gain clarity on the cycles that you're in, cycles that have existed even beyond this particular lifetime, you know? It's confusing because it takes me like to different timelines, different strings, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just pulls, dumps, and I have no idea where I get dumped off at. So, okay. Six of Winter, positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So I'm wondering if we've been kind of stuck mode in a place where a lot of hurt, separation, distortion occurred, and we're needing to relocate from that place within ourselves, within our mind, and establish a new house, you know? So, yeah. Ace of Autumn, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So yeah, we're needing to allow ourselves to move forward from whatever that was. I was stuck in like a place of thinking about certain scenarios from previous lives, and it really enabled my disdain for a specific individual, specific soul, a specific being, whatever you want to call it. It really helped to perpetuate that. Like, oh, that's why I don't like them, because they did all this in all the previous lives. But then if I allow myself to like take my head out of my own ass, because that's every time I get into that mindset, it's like I'm inserting my head in my own ass. When I allow myself to release that, release the clench, and like clean the poop off my eyes, what ends up happening is my soul brings me people and memories of previous lives that help me to understand it wasn't actually the way that I the way that I remembered it. Yeah, I was remembering accurate details, but I didn't allow myself to rewind enough to see what led to those specific events. And there's a lot of like assumption, like, you know, this, obviously I'm talking about twin flame stuff at this point, obviously. There's a lot of assumptions, like you are a dick in every fucking lifetime. Like, I really just don't like you at this point. But then in reality, it's like all of these lifetimes, the individual volunteers to go through all these different types of scenarios to help me learn, reach higher levels of consciousness. And what keeps me from tapping into those higher levels is my disdain. Like, I'm rejecting the learning by rejecting myself, my ability to be present in whatever that moment was. I don't know if what I said makes sense, but we have to allow ourselves to go through what we go through, not volunteering for pain, not volunteering for suffering, but just allowing ourselves to be fully present for the things we need to learn it and get over with it. Like, get it over with. Like, just learn it so it doesn't keep cycling back around. Michael wants me to explain to you guys why I don't hear or see or feel any of my guardians or guides. So really old life. It's this thing between the TR and my husband and I. Yeah, no, it's this thing. It just constantly, I want to be with my husband constantly, like multiple lifetimes at this point. And the TR always gets mad. Always gets mad. I'm usually their spouse or whatever. And then I usually always end up in some sort of compromise situation with my husband. And they get angry and they end up murdering him. So one of the lives, I remember during a QHHT session with Charmaine from Holding Space, it turns out that one of the lives, I think it was like ancient Rome or something like that. You know, open relationships, open marriage, and I ended up falling in love with my husband. And so my husband in that life got upset, because I wasn't supposed to fall in love. It was just supposed to be like open relationship stuff. And so he had my husband in this life murdered. We were going to run away together. We were going to run away together. I do believe I was pregnant with his child at that point. And and then he didn't come to pick me up. And I was like, where did he go? And my intuition told me to go look at the catacombs, the underground. I love you too, honey. Sorry, you keep getting murdered. Told me to go look underground, and I found him dead. And all my guardians and guides are like surrounding his body, like, fuck, she's going to be mad. And I was like, oh my God, how could you guys let him die? Why didn't you tell me? I blame them. They didn't do shit, though. They didn't do anything. They didn't cause that, but I did blame them quite a bit. So it's been quite a few lifetimes since I've heard or seen them. The only one that I allow myself to hear or see is Michael. Yeah. And sometimes not even. So it's about entering a phase of totality where you have to allow yourself to let go of the past in order to reach for the future. And if you don't do that, then you're just going to be dangling in the air. Eventually, the momentum to reach the other side is going to be used up, and you're literally going to be dangling. You're going to be stuck. And I'm wondering if you're already there. I'm wondering if you're already stuck. And all of this, you pull one way, I pull the other, has to do with trying to regain the momentum to get you to that next phase. Friendliness. So it goes back again to the grove. This very, very ancient grove. The two of you were very friendly then. You guys were like BFF siblings. And something happened to create this like animosity, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if it's animosity or if it's just really, really out of control, misunderstanding, confusion, assumptions, storylines, you know, because they say it's all in your head, right? It's all in your head. So, turning in, you have to turn into yourself at this point. Oh, look at all those faces. Wow. I think you're needing to really, really quiet down all the distorted talking. I don't know what deck this is. The distorted talking, is that what's going on? So the veil is currently very thin. It is. Not just the veil that separates us from a different dimensional level of consciousness. I'm not just talking about the veil that keeps us from the fourth dimension. I'm talking about the veils that keep us separate from interdimensional things as well. So that's why the whole like Lemurian fire ceremony for tomorrow, that's why. That veil that's kept us separate from an internal space, it's needing to be dissolved fully at this point. You need to turn in. When you turn inwards, it allows for your energy to flow. And all of this is the veil that is dissolving between third and fourth dimension, okay? We're going to have an uptick. I just really feel strongly we're going to have an uptick in, for lack of a better way of saying it, like truly demonic shit. Okay, it's going to be subtle at first. Don't be surprised if like really malicious things begin to happen. Maybe not to you. Maybe, well, I'm hoping that this is malicious stuff you're probably just going to witness. But well, it doesn't make it any better for empaths. Oh. I'm wondering, with it just kind of clicked in my head, like for me personally, watching it happen to someone else is actually more traumatic than experiencing it for myself, because experiencing it for myself ends up becoming this thing of like, I can detach myself from my experience. I'm actually very good at that. But observing even like complete strangers, it's like, oh my fucking God. So I'm wondering, is it a case of like, we're not able to be breached in that way, and so we're needing to stop it, not stop it, we're needing to witness it. That's what they're going to try and do, is force us to witness stuff, to traumatize us. When you get traumatized, your frequency dips. It's a plummet, an immediate plummet. It will rebound, but in the time that it's down, if you allow yourself to wallow there, that will be exploited by parasitic things to breach, to enter your space. So let's see. Ripeness. Gosh. The time is ripe. I don't know for what though. The time is ripe. What phase of the moon are we in? Do you guys know? When is the next new moon? Because it's something about when the moon is at its most depleted. Okay. Ouroboros is not necessarily about self-harm. Ouroboros is about consumption of self. Cyclical cycle of receiving, chasing, running. Awareness. So awareness is about to take place. Whatever is being burned away, whatever's being burned away is going to allow the truth of who you are, the truth of your connections to shine forward. Now, I'm wondering if there's something that doesn't want that. Like this just, I don't know if someone yucky just entered the... Okay. No, don't listen to me on that. There's just a really yucky energy that I just felt, like nasty. My energy will always honor your sovereignty without permission from your highest self. None of this will affect you. So breathe very deep and very slow. All right. You have to know when you're actually detecting things. You're not schizophrenic. Schizophrenic people don't question their schizophrenia. When you detect nasty things, there's probably nasty things. When you detect nasty intentions, they probably have nasty intentions. I don't care how that intention is packaged. I don't care if they look highly spiritual. I don't care if they're smaller than me and look very, very frail and, zero threat. I've come to a realization on certain things. I was just thinking about my friend. I saw this and it was like this message of allow the bodhisattva within you to come out. And I remember right before he died, our very last message, I was telling him about something I experienced because he's a lot older. And he was like, oh my God, you're a bodhisattva. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. And I didn't talk to him for a few months. And when it came back on Facebook, he passed away the day before. I was like, oh my God, I should have came back like last week when I was thinking about it. Yeah. So one of the things that he said to me after he passed away, because he did come to visit me, was like, he was just so surprised that such a big soul could fit into such a small body. Because at the time, I think I was like 100 pounds. I was really, really petite. I'm still petite. I was really, really light. And we were joking around about that for a while. And I've come to realize one of the reasons why I was put into the body I'm in right now is very unassuming. You'd never guess all the shit that comes out of my mouth. If you've never watched me before, like if I had never live streamed and you met me in person, you wouldn't think anything of me. You'd never guess that. You'd never guess that I'd be like, what the fuck did you say to me? You'd think that I'd be easy to pick on, but I'm not. I'm not. I can be actually quite fucking vicious in real life, online. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I'm only up to your belly button. Try me and I'll show you. In real life or online, it really don't matter. I'm about this small, but you know. So it doesn't matter how small they are. It doesn't matter how it's packaged. At all. At all. You can have the most vicious thing in the y'all, have you ever dealt with a chuchacha? A chihuahua? They tend to have the biggest fucking attitudes. I'm just saying. Don't allow yourself to be skewed in your perception just because it appears to be that someone in front of you doesn't have the ability to do what they're trying to do, you know? Like, I'm gonna look you in the eyes. If I see crazy, I don't care how everything else looks. You fucking probably got some insanity. And I'm not playing with you. We're not gonna have conversations because it only takes one small thing for you to shift your focus to me and send all that crazy to me. Whether I can deal with it or not, I'm good. I'm not, nope. It's not that I'm afraid. It's that I don't want to be inconvenienced by that bullshit. And it's okay for you to not want to be inconvenienced by the drama that you know someone else can bring to you. And if you are thinking like, oh, they never would. Oh, that person deserved it. Why? Because they said they deserved it. I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. I'm out. I'm not going to wish you bad, but I'm not going to stick around and wait for you to send that shit to me. Because really, though, life experience has taught me when people have the ability, the willingness to attack someone else, it's only a matter of time before they run out of people to attack and begin attacking you. The people who have attacked me were people I once considered friends. I've never been attacked in my life, except for those people. Because I quietly was like, oh, that's fucked up. Well, they probably have a reason for doing these things. I don't care if you have a reason. The fact that you're able to do that, I've now learned it's only a matter of time before you find a reason to do that to me. I'm good. I don't got no patience or time for that. My armpits are sweating too. Oh my God. Nah. They are sweaty, but they don't smell. Sorry. Smell it. See? It doesn't smell. I'm just saying. So the integration of the things you need to learn, it will be successful. Okay? You'll be successful in this. It's going to challenge you. I think this is more than a twin flame type reading, to be honest. Excuse me. What's up, baby?
I was wondering where Daddy was.
He's probably fishing in the back. It's fishing. All right. Once you dissolve the illusions, your fortune will flow. Once you dissolve the illusions, your fortune will absolutely flow. Whatever that fortune is, it could be abundance in any form, any form. Oh, you speak Chihuahua? Chuchacha. That's what I used to have a Chihuahua named Killer. His name was Killer. And we had our own language, and my husband would always make fun of me. I'm like, hello, Killer. You just a little chuchacha. He's like, what the fuck are you saying to that dog? Don't listen to him. It's a big me teach you. So we spoke Chujaja. And he understood everything. Like, unless I talked like that, he didn't know who I was talking to. He's fluent in Chujaja. Yeah, Chujaja. Joy doesn't speak Chujaja. She don't speak Chujaja. She's too good for her own people. She's a Chawini. She's not a full Chujaja. She's a Chawini. All right. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Let me get out my trusty handy dandy notebook. Ain't nothing like the Chinese honesty. Okay. I'm sorry. I will stop. I will stop. If you've never heard of Asian level of truthfulness and honesty, consider yourself lucky. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity without happiness, misused wealth, wasted money, corruption by money, miserliness, greed, and fool's gold. So I don't really think this has to do with money. I think this has more to do with energy. Okay. Someone was being very like malicious in their withholding of their energy. Maybe that withholding of energy is more like withholding of their attention, affection, whatever it is. There's a lot of games that were played, a lot of games. So prosperity without happiness. Maybe for some of you, whoever this was, they walked away and they had a prosperous existence, meaning like on the outside, it looked like they were happy and satisfied with life. But in reality, prosperity without happiness, they weren't happy. They weren't happy without you. And they tried to play this game of like, they're happy without you. Well, then be happy, mofo. I'm actually happy. Be happy. That's fine. I never said you couldn't be happy. I don't know who I'm talking to, but yeah. So then what happened was a Three of Swords situation. Deception, frustration, jealousy, broken heart. I'm wondering, did they maybe get into another relationship? Did they maybe try and prove a point by elevating their bullshittery? Their bullshittery, you know? None of that's our concern, really. Really, though. None of that is our concern. I believe strongly, like, unless you fucking with my food, I don't need to worry about you. Unless you messing with my shelter and my food, especially my food, because girlfriend loves to eat. You my problem. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Whatever. Knight of Wands in reverse. Interruption, unexpected change, quarreling, breakup of personal relationships, rupture. So, okay. They thought, oh my God, the fucking kitty cat Pisces in me. Oh, you thought we were going to be jealous. Oh, no, you're in a shitty circumstance now. So whoever that was, they played the wrong hand. Okay, they played the wrong hand. You know, we're not celebrating anyone's displeasure in their life, but when they're acting like the devil, I'm sorry. Even the devil's disappointed and want to slap you. Whoever it is that's being referenced. Okay? Whoever it is, the devil is sick of your shit too. Let's see what this means. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. Michael says I have to stop being so snarky. He said to just breathe. Bondage, malevolence, subservience, downfall, weird experience, bad outside influence or advice, black magic, unexpected failure. So, okay, let me turn down my bitchy mode. Okay, so this, reading it from a non-Capricorn perspective. Reading it from a non-Capricorn perspective. I'm sorry, my Capricorn came out for a second. I'm wondering if whoever this is, maybe it's you, maybe it's them, whoever they are, they felt like there was no other real choice but to move forward without you. And it became probably like a Three of Swords circumstance where they hadn't fully let go of whatever they're processing with you, whatever they're learning with you. But now they're with someone else, and maybe the person that they're with is recognizing all of this emphasis still on you. Or, maybe who you're with is recognizing all of this emphasis is still on this unresolved, unfinished thing with someone else. And so now there's just all kind of drama going on. Michael says the all in your head card can also be a message of like all of this stuff that you've been considering and mulling over and can't let it go, can't move past it, can't process beyond it. For some of us, this is what's affecting our current situation now. For some of us, the person that we're with right now is just done with this being constantly in the background. I would be too. I'd be like, motherfucker. Well, I'm really not the kind of person to begin with where if you're not finished with whatever was before me, you go finish that. I'm out. I'm out, I'm not going to fight for you. I'm just, yeah. That's fucked up to say, huh? I told my husband when we first were dating, I told him I'm not going to fight another girl for you. Go. Enjoy yourself. Probably won't be here when you're back, but yeah, no, I'm not mad. I'm not going to fight for you though. I'm wondering, okay. Duplicity, see? Misrepresentation, treachery, false friends, and lies. I'm wondering maybe if I'm not even a fiddle, girlfriend. You're not going to play my ass, period. I'm a fucking hammer. Keep playing games, I'll hobble your ass. Okay. Stop. So duplicity. I'm wondering if all of this kind of happened because whoever it was that was the most hurt and felt like they had no choice but to move on, they were confiding in someone who they thought was a friend, who was like advising them in a friend capacity. But in reality, they wanted the person. They wanted them. And so what ended up happening was, oh, you don't need that and blah, 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 blah. Okay. By all means. Now they're stuck with that crazy. Because it feels like insane behavior. It does. It feels like very possessive, very insane type behavior. So star in reverse, disappointment, pessimism, bad luck, lack of opportunity, stubbornness, and imbalance. I'm wondering if this is a message that they are being super duper stubborn about trying to like resolve whatever the issue was with you. Because obviously it's still an issue. It's such an issue, it makes me want to exfoliate my face. I'm picking my face right now. The moon. In reverse. A minor deception recognized before damage is done. Trifling mistakes, overcoming temptation. I'm wondering if they're like, I think, kind of the feeling that I'm getting You are the devil in the background for them. They can't get past it. Whatever it is, they can't get past it. They've tried it for some of you. It feels like this effort has been prolonged. They've tried for a very long time to get past this. They really made an effort at it, but they just can't. They just can't. So Seven of Cups, fantasy, imagination, daydreams, foolish whims, wishful thinking, illusionary success. So I'm wondering if they're realizing that their decision is now biting them in the ass. Maybe not like totally in their face, like totally obvious, but I'm wondering if they're coming to a realization like this is probably how it's just always going to be. Ooh, 144.53. What? Sorry. 144, obviously. 53. 5 is the number of change. 3 is the number of a solid foundation. That change, based upon a solid foundation, leads to a reunification. When you allow those two to pair together, they come to 8. 8 is a reunification of your parts, not necessarily of something romantic. So now I'm wondering, like, are they realizing now that, oh, you know, maybe it wasn't supposed to be like an all or nothing thing? Maybe I should have just calmed the fuck down because I'm not dealing with like a regular person that I usually deal with, you know, because some people, some people are used to always getting their way. Some people are, you know, they think that if they just kind of have a little tantrum, withhold themselves, if they're accustomed to people just kind of rushing to them, chasing after them, begging them, then that's what they're going to expect from you. And I think they totally miscalculated everything. Totally miscalculated everything. Because the moment they did that, I think for some of you, you're like, all right, bye, bitch. Michael said, don't say it like that. And it just came out. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Bye, bitch. Oh, you're not a bitch? Well, who am I saying bye to then? Okay, I'll stop. I was just talking shit, you guys. Knight of Cups. Just to irritate Michael. I was just talking shit to irritate. I'm not really talking to anyone except Michael. He said, watch the way I say it. And so I got extra like attitude-y just to show him he can't tell me what to do. And then he says, but you stopped, right? Okay, so you can tell me what to do. Let me just have that little moment of like, ha. Okay, Knight of Cups. An invitation or opportunity may soon arise, advancement, attraction, inducement, challenge, and proposal. So maybe they're getting to a point where they're over the bullshit games that the two of you have been playing with each other. And now you're maybe entering a phase where actual discussions might need to take place. Actual, like, hey, can we just kind of put all of that bullshit in the past and like, what is it we're supposed to learn together? And again, I'm not talking about romance. I want to make that very, very clear. I'm not necessarily talking about, oh, now they're coming back to be romantic with you. I'm out fishing. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't necessarily mean romance. It just means that, you know, the fighting needs to stop. Oh, that's a good one. Arguments, battles around you. Michael says cut the deck and show them. Yeah, the fighting needs to stop. It does. Mm-hmm. Oh, they need more confidence. Whatever happened, you really did a freaking number on them. You like destroyed their self-confidence. And as I said, you did that. You're so mean. You did that. Yeah, no, their self-confidence was destroyed. I don't know what happened, but their self-confidence was destroyed. And it's taken a long time to, I guess, get some of that back. But conversations do need to take place. This needs to finally be laid to rest. Bury this shit already. Bury it. Bury it so this topic can stop coming up in readings. I'm just saying. This and black magic need to be buried. I'm over the black magic shit. Should I add binding removal to the... No, I don't want to do that on a live stream. All right. Well, you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Yeah. Comment down below if you're watching the recording. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.